So soles of the feet touch, knees fall wide. You can bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Supine butterfly. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and let it out. One more time. Deep inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and let it out. Now feel your lips breathing in and out only through your nose. Breathing in yoga is typically done through the nose so that you can keep the internal heat when you're going through your asanas. So deep inhales through the nose and long exhales also through the nose. The pace of the breath may vary throughout the practice depending on which asana you're doing. That doesn't matter. But just remember to breathe consistently and mindfully in and out through your nose. Taking about 5 more deep inhales and exhales here. Tune into your body and notice how you're feeling now. Notice how your hips feel. Notice how your legs feel. Notice how your chest feels, whether there is any openness, tightness. Notice how your shoulders feel. No judgment, just observe and let go. Taking one last breath here. On your next inhale, reach your arms overhead, point your toes, squeeze your ankles together. Good morning stretch, reach, 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 reach. Exhale, sweep your arms down, bring your knees into your chest and rock from side to side, massaging your low back. Plant your feet down. Let's do a few gentle bridge rows. Feet hip distance apart, grazing the backs of your heels. On your next inhale, press your feet down, press your hips up, straight up to the ceiling, shoot your tail forward. Exhale, lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Your tailbone comes down last. One more time like this. Inhale, press your hips straight up. Exhale, lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Your tailbone comes down last. Last time, we're going to hold it up this time. Inhale, press your hips up, shoot your tail forward. Imagine the straight line, knees, hips, shoulders. Hold it here, breathe for 3, 2. Last inhale, press your hips slightly higher. Exhale, lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Your tailbone comes down last. Now bring your right knee into your chest, give it a tight squeeze, extend your left leg out if you want. Take a deep inhale here through the nose. Exhale, forehead comes to knee, crunch it in, curling your tailbone up slightly. Inhale, head and shoulders come back down. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, head and shoulders come back down. On the exhale, take a supine twist, bringing your right knee over to the left. Reach your right arm out of the T, gaze to the right. Slowly come back to the center. Release the right leg on the mat and hug your left knee into your chest. For the other side, inhale, take a deep inhale through your nose now. Exhale, crunch it in, forehead to knee, curl your tailbone up, press your low back down. Inhale, head and shoulders back down. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, head and shoulders back down. On the exhale, take the supine twist, left knee over to the right. Reach your left arm out as a T, gaze to the left. Slowly come back to the center. Hug both knees into your chest now and grab the backs of your thighs to rock up and down, massaging your entire spine. Tapping your toes down in front of you, reaching your toes up behind you. Taking about 4 or 5 gentle rocks here before you come up to a seat, to a kneeling position. So sitting up tall on your heels, sitting back on your heels. Inhale, sweep both arms up, palms touch. Gaze up at your thumbs as you reach your fingertips up. Exhale, palms come to heart center. One more time like that. Inhale, sweep both arms up, reach your fingertips up, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Gently tuck your chin in, drop your shoulders down, starting class with 1 Om. Exhale all the air out. Take a deep inhale for the Om. Gently open your eyes if you have them closed. Stretching out the soles of your feet now. Tuck your toes in and sit back on your heels. I'm going to turn and face you guys. I'm going to set a timer for 30 seconds. So stay here as long as you want. Release your toes if it feels too much for you. So reach your arms out. Make fists with your palms, with your fingers, and rotate those wrists out. Rotating them in one direction and then in the other direction. Hold on just for a few more breaths, stretching out the soles of our feet here. And release, come up tall, tap your toes on the mat to get the blood circulation into your feet. We're going to do one more round like this. This time we're going to make tight fists with our hands. And then we are going to do flashlights, open them up just to warm up those palms here. So tuck your toes in, sit back on your heels, breathe into the soles of your feet, make tight fists with your hand. I'm going to start the clock again. Make tight fists with your hand, squeeze, 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 and then release, flashlight. One more time like that. Inhale and squeeze your palms together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale, pop it open. One more time, last time. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And flash it out. 5 more seconds here. Breathe into the soles of your feet. Stay tight, stay put. And release. Roll forward, tap your toes out. And then sit back on your heels one more time. Move both heels to the right, to the left, and sit to the right of your heels. We're going to start with some twists and side stretches. So plant your right hand down, reach your left fingertips up to the ceiling, reaching the crown of the head up to the ceiling as well, and then lean over to the right. Breathe into the left side of your body, maybe turn your gaze up towards the ceiling, maybe coming down onto your elbows here, so you can go deeper. Breathe. One more breath here. Last inhale, reach those left fingertips diagonally, breathing into the left side. Exhale it out and slowly come up, taking the twist now. Left fingertips on the outside of your right knee, right fingertips behind you, gazing over your right shoulder. Try to see how much of your torso you can turn to the right side. Breathing into your twist here. Slowly come back to the center, roll forward and move your heels to the other side. Sit on the left of your heels, heels to the right, sit on the left side of your heels. We are going to first take that side stretch, reaching, plant your left hand palm down on the mat, reaching your right fingertips up, reach, 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 and then lean over to the left, breathe into the right side of the body, maybe coming down onto your elbows for a deeper stretch. Turn your gaze up to the ceiling, breathe. One last deep inhale here. Exhale it out. And come back up, taking the twist to the left now. Right fingertips on the outside of your left knee. Turn to the left. Gaze over your left shoulder. Twisting from the belly button, trying to turn your entire chest to the left side of the room. Breathe into your twist. 5 deep breaths. Slowly come back to the center and go ahead and roll forward onto all fours. Coming into a tabletop, spread your fingers wide. Index finger is pointing forward, kind of. Make sure your knees are right underneath your hips. Press the mat away, round your upper back. We're going to activate our core first with the bear pose or beast pose. So tuck your toes in, suck in your belly button, rounding your upper back. Lift your knees 2 inches off the mat. Hold it here. Keep pressing the mat away. Keep gazing a few inches in front of your fingers. Long neutral spine here. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's take a few cat cows, maybe releasing the tops of the feet down. On your inhale, drop your belly, lift your tail up, lift your gaze up, squeezing your shoulder blades behind you. On the exhale, tuck your tail in and then round your back, gaze at your belly button to spine, spine to ceiling. Today for the cat cows, I want you guys to see if you can initiate the movement from the tail. So on the inhale, arching the tail up and slowly arching your back, upper back, turning your neck up to gaze up to the ceiling. On the exhale, initiating the movement by tucking the tail in first and then rounding your back, low back, mid back, upper back. As you press the mat away, gaze at your belly button to spine. One more time like that, initiating the movement from the tail on the inhale, arching your tail and then arching your low back, mid back, upper back as you squeeze your shoulder blades behind you and lift your neck up to gaze up at the ceiling. On the exhale, tuck your tail in and then start the rounding from the low back, mid back, upper back. As you round your shoulders and press the mat away, gaze at your belly button. One more time, 2 more times like this with your own breath, mindfully noticing if you can initiate the movement from the tailbone all the way up your spine, remembering that the neck is part of the spine as you lift your head up to gaze up. And then similarly on the cat pose, tucking your tail in and rounding your back, rounding your shoulders at the end and tucking your chin in at the end. One more time, mindfully moving with your breath, warming up the entire spine. And then come back to the neutral spine. On your next inhale, lift your right hand up, follow the thumb with your gaze. Exhale, reach your right hand under as far as it will go. Inhale, lift it back up, gaze at your thumb. Exhale, reach underneath your left armpit, reach, 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 reach. Drop your shoulder. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, reach back up. This time we're going to hold it there. Exhale, reach under. Drop your right shoulder right here. And either stay here or move your hand out to the front of the mat or reach around for a half bind, your choice. Breathe into your twist. Breathe into the stretch that you feel in your shoulders. Plant your left hand back in front of your face if you have it, don't have it there. Inhale, reach your right hand up one more time. Exhale, plant the right hand back down. Other side. Inhale, lift your left hand up, follow the thumb with your gaze. Exhale, left hand threads underneath your right armpit. Reach, 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 reach. Inhale, pick it back up, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, thread under, reach. Last time here for the dynamic movement, reaching up to the sky. And then reaching underneath your right armpit. Inhale, reach up. Last time. This time we'll hold it here. Reach under, drop your left shoulder, left ear on the mat. Stay here, breathe into your twist, maybe pressing your right hand to open your chest up for a deeper twist, or reach your right hand in front, or reach it around for a half bind, your choice. Do what feels good for you. Breathe into your twist. Breathe into your shoulders. Plant your right hand back in front of your face if it's not there. Inhale, reach your left hand up. Follow the thumb with your gaze. Exhale, plant it back under puppy pose. So we're going to just leave our hips right over our knees and walk our hands forward. Keep walking your hands forward. Walk, walk, walk to the front of the mat. And then melt your chest down. Melt your forehead or your chin down to the mat. Keep your hips over your knees. You're simply melting your heart down to the mat. Anahatasana, heart opening pose or puppy pose. Just stay here and breathe around your chest, the upper chest area. Breathe around your armpits. Reach your fingertips as far forward as it will go. Keep your core engaged. You don't want to hurt your low back, so keep that core engaged even as you melt your chest down. Now bring your palms together at the front of the mat, bend your elbows and touch the nape of your neck with your thumbs and try to move your elbows forward even a little bit more than you can, extending through those elbows through the side body, feeling the stretch in your latissimus dorsi, your lats, your upper back muscles there, the huge muscles. Breathe into it. Release your fingertips and slowly slither forward, coming onto your bellies. Palms come right underneath your shoulders, coming all the way down on the mat. Wiggle your hips out. Notice the weight of your hips on the ground. On your next inhale, press your palms down, peel your heart up, baby cobra, Bhujangasana. Squeeze your elbows in. Exhale, forehead comes to mat. Inhale, peel your heart up, drop your shoulders, squeeze your elbows in. Exhale, forehead comes to mat. Last time here, inhale, peel your heart up, squeeze your elbows in. Exhale, forehead comes to mat. Inhale, press back up into tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Sit back on your heels, reach your arms out in front or behind you. Do what feels good today. Staying here in child's pose. Returning to your breath, returning to noticing your body one more time, midway, maybe quarter of the way through our practice, noticing how you feel now. Slowly come up on your heels. I'm going to do Anjaneyasana. So if you want, you can use some padding underneath your knees. Open up your blanket, spread it out in the middle of the mat if you want it. And come up to kneeling and step your right foot forward. I'm going to start here in a tall Anjaneyasana. Suck in your belly button, tuck your tail in, engage that core, and then slowly move your hips forward and down so that you're not arching your low back, but keeping that integrity and protecting your low back, but still feeling that hip flexor stretch. If you don't feel the stretch, drop your fingertips down and move your left knee back a little bit. You should feel a deep stretch in your left hip flexor. Leave your hands on top of your knees, pulling the flesh away from your hip crease towards your knee. Or if you want, root down with your right foot and reach your arms up, biceps by your ears. Breathe here, 5 deep breaths. Drop your fingertips down on the mat or onto a block. Plant your left hand down, reach your right hand up, open twist. Breathe into your twist here. Left fingers come back down, tuck your back toes in and sit all the way back onto your left heel. So variation of Ardha Hanuman with our toes tucked in, sitting back on our heels. Again, stretching the soles of our feet, especially if we walk around a lot and we never stretch out the soles of our feet. So I'm just trying to do that here. Dig your right heel into the mat, extending the right leg out. Dig it in, keeping a micro bend in your right knee. Isometrically, imagine drawing a line in the sand towards your face. Breathe into your right hamstring. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, fold over that front leg, maybe reaching your fingertips behind you. Inhale, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold over that front knee. Breathe into your hamstring here. Breathe into the sole of that foot. I know it hurts. Stay here just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly come back up, Anjaneyasana, either reaching your fingertips up or hands on your thigh. Stay here, one more breath. And then release, switching sides, bringing your left foot forward. Again, coming up tall first, suck in your belly button, tuck your tail in, and then move your hips forward and down. Again, if you want a deeper hip flexor stretch, you can drop your fingertips down and move your right knee back a little bit more so that you have that nice stretch in your right hip flexor. Coming up here, you can either leave your hands on your knees, moving the flesh away from your hip crease towards your knees. Pull the flesh away. You should feel a deeper stretch in your hip flexor here. Or maybe reaching your fingertips up, biceps by your ears, no ballet arms. Breathe. Fingertips down to the mat. Leave your right hand down either on a block or on the mat. Reach your left hand up, open twist. Breathe here. Drop your left fingers down, tuck your back toes in, and sit all the way back onto your right heel, stretching the sole of the right foot now. Extend the left leg out, maybe keeping a micro bend in your knee. Dig that left heel in and imagine isometrically drawing a line in the sand towards your face just to keep your knee safe. Keep that foot active, toes flexed and pointed back to your face. Inhale, sit up tall, elongate the spine. Exhale, start hinging forward one more time. Inhale, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold over that leg, maybe reaching your fingertips behind you. Breathe. Breathe into your left hamstring. Breathe into the sole of the right foot just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly come back up, come back to kneeling. Step your right foot forward, left foot forward, coming up into standing mountain pose. Shake it out. I'm going to do some hamstring stretches here, just standing hamstring activation. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold it all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, slide your hands up your shins as you reach the crown of the head forward. Suck in your belly button, L shape here. I should be able to balance a cup of chai on your back. Exhale, slide your hands down the backs of your legs as you let your head and neck go, Uttanasana. Inhale, one more time, Ardha Uttanasana. Reach the crown of the head forward as if you're peering over the edge of a cliff. Suck in your belly button. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Let your head and neck go. Use the weight of your head and neck. Last time, inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, L shape, reaching through the sides of the body, reaching through the crown. Exhale, slide your hands down the backs of your legs and fold. Each time going a little bit deeper, lifting the tailbone up. Inhale, bend your knees a lot and come all the way up to standing, reaching your fingertips up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms to heart center. And down by your side, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart for Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, send your hips back and down, reach your arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, reach up, lift your heart up as you sit your hips back and down. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. 3 more times like this. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Reach your heart up, sit your hips back and down. Exhale, Uttanasana. Lift your sit bones up, breathe into your hamstring as you let your head and neck go. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, send your hips back and down, lift your heart up. Exhale, fold forward, lift your sit bones up and breathe into the stretch that you feel in your hamstrings. One last time here, inhale, Utkatasana, reach your heart up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward, lift your sit bones up. Bend your knees a lot and inhale, slowly come all the way up to standing, reaching your fingertips up, interlace your fingers, press your palms up to the ceiling. Exhale, lean over to the right, standing half moon, press your left foot into the mat, breathe into the left side of the body here. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, lean over to the left, breathe into the right side of the body. Make sure you're pressing your right foot into the mat. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, cactus arms, open your heart up to the ceiling. slight back bend here. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades as you cactus arms, open your heart up to the ceiling. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop your hands by your side, mountain pose. Balancing pose here. Tree pose, we'll take tree pose just to open the hips up a little bit. So root down with your left foot first, bringing your right knee up. Hug it into your chest. Use your right hand to open your right knee and plant that foot either above or below your knee, not at your knee. Palms come to heart center. Use your drishti to find your balance. And then grow your tree any way you want. Maybe hands behind you, reaching up to the ceiling, or just using your hands at your heart center. Breathe here. Hands come back to heart center if it's not there already. Right knee up, one more time. Kick it out, kick the right leg out, hold it here, breathe, lift it up for 5, pulse, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently drop that foot back down, shake it out, other side. Rooting down with your right foot. Bring your left knee into your chest. And then open the left knee out. Planting the foot either above or below your knee. Palms come to heart center. And then grow your tree once you have your balance. Palms come back to heart center. Left knee out to the front. Then kick that left leg out and pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently drop that foot back down. Shake it out. Then come down onto the floor now. Let's do a crescent lunge and some goddess pose before we come down onto the floor. So step your right, actually step it out into a wide-legged forward fold first. So stepping both feet as wide as, if you extend your arms out, if I drop a string from your wrist, it should touch your ankle. That's how wide your feet should be. All 10 toes are pointing to the long edge of the mat, which means that your toes are in, heels are out. The edges of your feet are parallel to the edges of your mat. Hands come to heart center for Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, peel your heart open. Exhale, send your hips back just like in Uttanasana and fold forward. Fingertips come between your feet. Inhale, lift your heart up, reach the crown of the head forward, just like in half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. On the exhale, hinge at the hips and fold it. Let your head and neck go. Roll the weight to the balls of your feet. Lift your sit bones up. Breathe into your hamstrings. Press the outer edges of the feet down so that you can engage your legs a little bit more. Pressing the outer edges of the feet, rooting down with your feet and lifting your sit bones up. Breathe into your hamstring for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, half lift. Reach the crown of the head forward. Suck in your belly button. On the exhale, bring both hands to your hips. Inhale, press both feet down. Use your core and come all the way up to standing. And exhale here. Prasarita Padottanasana version B. This time, no hands on the mat. Hands stay on your hips. Inhale, open your heart. Lift up, look up. Exhale, send your hips back and fold forward, Uttanasana. Hold it here, breathe, maybe reaching your chin down to the ceiling, gaze stays at the mat, or you can drop your head and neck. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep pressing the outer edges of the feet down. Last one. Press both feet down. On your next inhale, come all the way up to standing using your core strength. And exhale here. Version C, Prasarita Padottanasana, interlacing your fingers behind you. Squeeze your palms together. Roll your shoulders forward and then squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Inhale, open your heart up to the ceiling. Exhale, send your hips back and fold it forward, allowing your knuckles to fall overhead. Breathe here for 5. Press your outer edges of the feet in. Roll forward for 4. Breathe into those hamstrings for 3, 2. Last breath here, lift your sit bones up. And exhale, drop your fingertips down to the mat. Inhale, feel your heart lift up, look up. Exhale, hands come to your hips. Inhale, press your feet down and come all the way up to standing. Exhale here. Prasarita Padottanasana, version D. This time, we're going to go for the bind. Peace fingers will grab a hold of your big toes. If you cannot reach your big toes, you're simply going to grab onto your shins. So hands to your hips first. Inhale, open your heart, lift up, look up. Exhale, send your hips back, hinge forward and fold. These fingers grab a hold of your big toes or maybe just holding onto your shin. If you are grabbing onto your big toes, then you want to get a really tight grip on your big toes. Roll your weight forward and crush your fingers with your toes. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, send your elbows out as you pull your sit bones up and fold forward. Breathe here. Keep rolling your weight forward. Breathe into your hamstrings for 5, 4. Keep using your core strength here. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, feel your heart lift up, look up. On the exhale, bring both hands to your hips. Inhale, press your feet down as you come all the way up to standing. Exhale here, step up to the front of the mat. Shake it out. Let's do pyramid pose and goddess pose before we go down to the mat. So for pyramid pose, bring your blocks if you have them, or we can just use the mat, it doesn't matter. Setting the blocks on either side of your left foot, step your right foot back about 2 to 3 feet. Both hips are facing the front, so don't turn your hips to the long edge of the mat, but hips are facing square to the front like headlights. Inhale, open your heart, keep both legs straight as you exhale and fold. Bring your fingertips down to the mat or onto the blocks. Inhale, reach the crown of the head forward. One more time, keep both legs straight. On the exhale, fold forward. So you can either keep your gaze at your toes or round your forehead to your knees. Breathe for 5, 4. Keep both legs straight. Breathe into your left hamstring. 3, 2. Last breath here. Inhale, half lift, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, slowly come back up. Let's switch sides. Left foot back about 2 to 3 feet. Hips facing the front, both legs are straight. Inhale, open your heart up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Fingertips come down to the blocks or onto the mat. Inhale, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold, keeping your gaze at your big toe to make sure your spine is elongated, or rounding your forehead to your knee. Breathe here. 5. Breathe into your right hamstring. 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, step it up to the front of the mat as you come back up. Stepping out wide again for goddess pose, horse stance. So this time, unlike Prasarita Padottanasana, your toes are out, heels are in. So You're kind of like, in like a sumo squat position. Hands to your hips, squat down, pressing your knees to the back of the room. Now reach your arms up, fingertips reach up to the ceiling, cactus arms, squeezing your shoulder blades behind you, squeezing your knees behind you, squeezing your elbows behind you. Stay here and breathe. Take it as low as you can. Thighs come parallel to the mat. Knees push back against the back wall. Take one more breath here. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling, fingertips reach up, straightening your legs. Exhale, squat back down, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat down, cactus arms, squeezing your elbows behind you, squeezing your knees behind you. Inhale, reach up, straighten your legs. Exhale, squat down. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat down, bring your hands to your thighs, drop your right shoulder as you gaze over your left shoulder. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back up, drop your left shoulder, gaze over your right shoulder. Hold it here, keep pressing those knees behind you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center and slowly straighten your legs, step up to the top of the mat. I'm going to just squat down in one swoop. So reach your fingers forward and slowly start sending your hips back and down as you squat all the way down to the mat. Drop your knees wide, soles of the feet touch, butterfly pose. You can plant a blanket underneath your sit bones now, just to give you that pelvic tilt to sit up tall. Sitting up tall, suck in your belly button, reach the crown of the head up. Thumbs inside the arches of your feet. Start flapping your wings. Breathe here. Inhale, reach the crown of the head up. Exhale, start hinging at the hips and folding forward with a straight spine. Inhale, reach, reach, reach the crown of the head forward, straight spine. And then when you cannot go any further, then simply round your forehead to your toes. Breathe. Breathe into your inner thighs, your groin area, your outer hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly come back up. Extend your right leg out for Janu Sirsasana, sole of the left foot inside your right thigh. Let's start with a twist first. So left fingers on the outside of your right thigh. Twist to the right, gazing over your right shoulder. Breathe here. Come back to the center, belly button faces your right knee. Keep that right foot active, toes flexed, pointed back to your face. We're going to reach up first and then fold forward. So reaching your fingertips up, reaching the crown of the head up. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, reach back up, fingertips up, crown of the head up. Exhale, fold over that front leg. Last time, inhale, reach, 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 reach. Exhale, fold forward and hold it here. Folding over that front leg, grabbing a hold of your shin or your ankle or the outside of your foot. Stay here and breathe into that hamstring. Keep that foot active to engage the back of the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach your fingertips up again. Exhale, grab a hold of your right foot with your right hand. On your next inhale, you are going to sweep your left hand up and behind you, opening your heart to the left. Hold it here, take a deep inhale. Exhale, sweep it back forward and close it in, folding forward again. You're going to do this a few times. So inhaling and opening to the left, exhaling and coming back to a Janu Sirsasana. So either holding a shin or ankle or the foot with your right hand, right foot with your right hand, and then moving up and back with your left hand. Inhale, open your left hand up, opening your heart up to the left side of the room. Exhale, fold forward one more time, bringing that arm over and down. You should feel a good stretch in the sides of your body. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Slowly come back up. Let's switch sides. Planting the sole of the right foot inside your left thigh. Right fingers outside your left thigh. Spin your heart open to the left side of the room. Breathe here, gazing over your left shoulder. Slowly come back to center. Belly button faces your left knee, keeping that left foot active and flexed. Inhale, reach your fingertips up to the sky, reaching the crown of the head, sitting up tall. Exhale, fold over that leg, left leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up one last time. Exhale, fold forward, hold it here. Grab a hold of your shin or your ankle or the outside of your foot. Keep that left leg active, which means you're pressing the heel out, flexing the toes back to your face so that you can engage the backs of your legs. Breathe into your hamstrings for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, release, grabbing a hold of your left foot with your left hand. You either grab a shin, your ankle, or the foot. You're going to reach up and behind you with your right hand and open your heart to the right. Inhale, open your heart to the right. Hold it here for the first time. Gaze back at your right finger. Exhale, slowly bring it back in and fold forward, coming back to your Janu Sirsasana. Inhale, open your heart to the right, sweeping that arm up and behind you, gazing at your right thumb. Exhale, fold it forward. Last time, inhale, open it up, reach behind you. Exhale, close it in, fold forward. Slowly come up, remove the blanket if you have it. Grab the backs of your thighs and come all the way onto your backs. Bring both knees in with you, give them a tight squeeze and rock from side to side. Plant both feet down, bring your strap, looping the strap. If you don't have a strap, you can just grab a hold of your foot. Looping the strap on the arch of your right foot, extend the right leg up. Just for some hamstring stretches. So you're going to press the heel up to the ceiling, relax your shoulders down. So keep enough slack in your strap that you don't have to like hunch your shoulders up, but relaxing the back of your head and your shoulders on the mat. Reach the heel of the right foot up to the ceiling. With each inhale, you're going to see if you can straighten the right knee just a little bit more. Don't hyperextend it. And with each exhale, see if you can pull that leg a little bit closer to your face. If you want to do proprioceptic neuromuscular facilitation, what you would do is press the heel away from you for a few seconds and then allow it to relax back onto your face. Breathe here. Breathe into your hamstring. Keep reaching the heel up to the ceiling. If you want, you can extend your left leg out or just leave it planted on the mat. Doesn't matter. Both ends of the strap come into your left hand now. Extend the left leg out if you don't have it extended. Reach your right hand out as a T and then twist that left leg over your body for a supine twist variation, inner thigh stretch. Breathe here, maybe turning your gaze to the right. Bring that strap leg back up. Both ends of the strap now in your right hand. Take your left hand, place it on your left hip, and then open the right leg over to the right. Make sure your left hip doesn't lift up as well, which is why you have that hand on your hip to press it down. Breathe, breathe into the inner thigh here on the right side. Slowly come back up, release the strap, plant your right foot down, loop the strap in the arch of your left foot, and bring that left leg up. Again, relaxing your shoulders down, relaxing the back of your head down. With each inhale, you want to see if you can straighten the leg a little bit more. And with each exhale, bring that foot a little bit closer to your face. And then with proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation or PNF stretching, what you would do is you would press in the opposite direction, press the heel away from your face for a few seconds, like with about 50% force. And then you would just allow it to relax back towards your face, kind of like tricking the muscle to relaxing in the opposite direction. So press it out to the away from your face and then bring it in closer to your face. Breathe into your hamstring here. Let me know if you want to know more about PNF, and I can send you a YouTube video or something. It's really effective sometimes to help you relax your muscle. You can extend that right leg out if you want. Bring both ends of the strap now in your right hand. Extend the right leg out if you don't have it already. And then reach your left arm out as a T. Use your right hand to bring that left leg over to the right, twisting it across your body. Breathe into the twist. Breathe into your outer hip area here, variation of supine twist. Slowly bring that leg back up. Take both ends of the strap now in your left hand. Use your right hand to press your right hip down and open the left leg over to the left. Breathe here. Slowly come back up. Release the strap, set it aside. Bring both knees into your chest, give them a tight squeeze and rock from side to side. Options for you here, either resting in Shavasana or Viparita Karani, or supported bridge. So you can bring your block if you want to do supported bridge. Then you would place the block underneath your hips. Allow your shoulders to relax, arms by your side, palms face up. You can extend your legs out and just stay here. Breathe into the opening in your hip flexor, especially if you have been walking or hiking, then releasing those hip flexors down here, or bring your legs up. For legs up the wall, Viparita Karani. Or take a traditional Shavasana, extend your legs out. Allow your ankles to flop open, palms face up, relaxing everything down to the mat, no matter where you are. I'm going to set a timer for 4 minutes. You're going to stay here and breathe. Let go of any controlled breathing you have now. Just allow everything to fall to the mat. Let gravity take over. Close your eyes. Soften your face, especially the space between your eyebrows. And start noticing your body, maybe sending your attention all the way from your toes, coming up all the way to the crown of your head. So notice each part of your body. Notice how you feel now after 1 hour of mindful practice. Notice if there's any difference. Notice if there is fresh blood flow. Notice if anything feels good, anything feels worse. No judgment, just observe and let go. Few minutes here in Shavasana in silence.